don't read the book, but it's cover.
Yeah.
That's really nice work that we can remember. The appearance, the outlook, for the business or business owners, very beautiful.
Right. Not only for the bond, but also for the local stocks.
Yeah.
All right. All that information is well prepared online. So what should we do? What should the investors do? All right, everyone. Welcome back to Realtique channel, and I'm Casey Phạm. Today, I'm together with Mr. Duy. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Duy. I'm an educator and a professional expert in the education industry.
All right. The reason why Mr. Duy is here with us is because recent fraud delays to the education field, which Duy has a lot of experience about. And I would like to hear from Duy the story about this, education fraud about Shark Thuy.
So Shark Thuy established the Apax leader from 2016, and they already have the 120 center in nationwide. So I see that this is a big enterprise, not small, very competitive with the others like Risk Household, IOA, BUS. So Apax is very famous throughout the years from 2016 to 2019. And they dramatically go down from 2020 until now. Have some problem with the tuition fee, with the parents, the students.
Yeah, right.
So from my understanding that Shark Thuy cannot control well about the operation for the whole centers, and something like about the cash flow when he called a lot of investment and he invests on other industry, not concentrate on about education industry only.
I know the news that he used people's money. Like he told people that he will use the money to invest in his business, but actually he used money to invest in blockchain.
Yeah,
currency, something like that.
Cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, lost a lot of money there.
Yeah,
but I think that is a turning point in 2020 when he lost a lot of money in crypto, and he decided to change his whole strategy from doing business into scamming people.
That's definitely a bad thing, not a positive way for the entrepreneurs, because call a lot of the monies, but invest in the wrong way.
Yeah.
I see that Shark Thuy have a problem with the wrong mindset, because Shark Thuy talk more a lot of in Shark Tank, you can see on the YouTube, talk more about how we can invest, how we can grow the education center in Vietnam. Now we have the big reasons, the mission can support for the young learners, the adult learners can improve themselves, have a better in the future.
Yeah,
something like that.
But only talking.
Philosophy only, not practical way to impact the people. And so I see that very professional when convince investor. Yeah, definitely. But for the customers, now we talk more about education, because the parents and the students, they expect that when they join the Apax leader, they will have more improvement in their English proficiency rather than join some small English center. No, I don't mention any brand here, but from my friend, my network, some direct center in the Apax leader that I have the friend in the past, they told me that the operation in this center is not good. Some parents, they come up with the complaint. They approach the center. They told the counselors about their problems. But the directors and the central director, a group that the central director in Apax leader, they didn't solve the problem well.
Yeah, right.
They take this for their own, and they don't care about the customer satisfaction. That's the problem we impact for the customer retention, and that's also the reasons the most of the customer, they go down from 2020 until now. So besides that, the Shark Thuy also have some personal problem with the cryptocurrency that you say that influence about the finance flow. That's also the reason too much the Apax leader dramatically go down.
All right.
Yeah.
The business went down is one thing, but the other thing is like the way he scam people. They are not just only the parents, but also the staff and the teachers are not paid. Like a lot of them are not paid. And he keep promising to return the money to the parents and keep asking for them to invest in the business to recover the business. But in the end, he didn't do anything. he said. And the number of victims keep increasing.
According to the Vietnam Express, they said that from the Ho Chi Minh Department of Education Trainings, they also have a report for this case about Lister. They owe nearly 94 billion Vietnam dong, nearly 4 million US dollar, very high about the tuition fee that they didn't refund to the parents.
Right.
And they also owe 11 billion Vietnam dong for the salary for the smart teacher, with the me staff, and the rental fee.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, will be $1 million more that they owe the people. And this is just about the money he owed the teacher and staff and parents. We haven't mentioned anything about the bonds. So he approached a lot of people and asking them to invest into his business with a very high interest, from 20% down to 14%, and most recently 11%. And he didn't pay any interest from 2022. We have seen a lot of protests about this guy in Hanoi asking him to return the money, and most recently in Ho Chi Minh City. So even though we are the one-party communist country, like having such protests something very rare to see.
Yes.
Do you think why it takes too long for a fraud like this to be brought into the light, to catch a guy like this? And it seems like the government give him a lot of time to enjoy what he's doing, enjoy scamming people.
Yes. Not only about enjoy the scamming people. Now we talk more about, besides Shark Thuy, there's a lot of cases that we can see that. Recently we also have the Chu Mỹ Lang's cases. This is very big one in Vietnam, very famous in the world. Tân Hoàng Minh chairman, and also sentenced with 8 years.
Right.
And we also have some case very famous like Tân Hiệp Phát.
Tân Hiệp Phát, right? The father and the 2 daughters.
So those are the cases that can prove now. Maybe 1 year ago, the government create the transparency, accountability for the business environments in order to have the smart and some foreign companies, when they invest to Vietnam, they have the certain level about the trust, and they also confidence that okay, this is a good environment that we can invest.
The anti-corruption not only takes place in internal affairs of the government, but also to the private business, private company, and business environment.
Yes, 3 things. Firstly, temporarily stay away from the Vietnam's local company bonds.
Surely. Well, actually, there are many local companies, right? They can be very big. They use a lot of tricks to, polish their names.
Yes.
And actually, we learned from this fraud that usually the victims lie into the rip of they easily believe into the, the polished names of this company, blindly give away their money without really analyze the business operation of that company.
Yes. They didn't understand it about the business, but they just, we call it FOMO. Fear of ours. And they just, okay, that's a good invest.
If they want to invest in the bonds, they need to understand the risk is very high, because they are investing in a company with business operation can go up and down depending on the global market. And it's very hard to control that.
We need to find some information and understand more about the business when we want to invest them. That's very important. First thing. Second thing, we need to have the knowledge to deep dive about the business process, to understand about the overall strategy for this business do in the market, and also to understand about the financial management, to manage about the risk.
They need to know the information.
Yes.
About the company. Right.
Try to find out the information when they invest.
But the thing is, most of the information online is prepared by those companies.
Well prepared for investor can read.
So that is a booty trap right there. Even for the not only for the bond, but also for the local stocks. Alright, all that information is well prepared online. So what should we do? What should the investors do? How can they choose which information is good what information is not
it's bad. Yeah, okay. The good way that when we invest some companies, we need to know, you need to be an expert for this industry that invest. For me, like education industry, I know very much about the how the English centers and international school they operate, and how they can make the role better in the future, and in order to provide the value for the customers. That's the way make the sustainable business.
Right.
And if you want to know some information, you need to do industry. That's the number one. The number two, that if you have the friends or network, yeah, maybe some partners, they have strong confidence to consult you. Oh, this the business, the good or business bad. We need to collect the many information from many kind of channel, and we also have the knowledge. Totally have the knowledge to trust that which information is positive,
right,
and what's the opportunity for us to invest.
We just mentioned two investment channel, the bonds.
Yes.
Which is right now unlikely. Everybody will touch.
Yes.
Secondly is the stock, which is like has some similarities to the bonds, because the information is kind of manipulated in Vietnam, but there is still a way for us to be selective about it. So firstly, you said we need to understand about the industry, and we only focus on the industry we know. For example, you education, me can be about real estate. You know, so I can know some guys in the real estate who has been very active and practicing well in the market. For example, Vingroup. And we need to cross-check all of the information.
Yeah, we need to cross-check. Ask some information from any kind of single channel that you trust, and you gather information from your perspective, your knowledge, your experience. You analyze what is bad, what is good, and that's the way we invest. That's the way I am doing now. If we scared about the stock market, it's very not certain. We can consider about the real estate for investment. Right. Yeah, because as you know, invest for the real estate in Vietnam
is much easier comparing to bond and stock.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Now we understand why a lot of people they like to invest in the real estate, because the other channels are very risky. You know, bond, stock, and recently we had a gold, investing in a gold channel, which fluctuates a lot. Leaving alone, the only thing for people to consider right now, which is safe and controllable, is a real estate market. So you can observe the value goes up or down, or you know why it goes up or down. You can do the analysis easily by yourself. You know all the information around it, inside and outside, and you can cross-check it very fast. Unlike bond, unlike stock, or unlike gold market.
Yes.
You have no idea if the information is correct, and you cannot check it.
Do something you know, and do something you can control. A little bit controls, not totally control. Yeah, sure. And that's a good way that to think about the real estate at the moment.
So that is the dark side of Vietnam in the recent time. But the good thing is like we still have a lot of good news.
Yes.
So recently, the FDI running into Vietnam in the first quarter still increased.
Yes.
The FDI in the first quarter of 2024 has reached $6.2 billion US, increased 13% quarter on quarter. And for the investment FDI also increased 7% quarter on quarter, reaching about $4.6 billion US. So these figures representing that the interest of foreigners or foreign countries in Vietnam still increasing. Vietnam is still a good destination for not only the locals, local business to grow, but also the foreigners to come and grow their businesses here. The bad things happen already, but the good thing is like everybody can learn about it. So there will be no more frauds like the bonds. Anything offering too high interest rate like that will give you the red light.
Don't read the book by its cover.
Yeah.
That's really nice work. That we can remember the appearance, the outlook for the business or business owners. very beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, but inside of the business always have some internal problems that we need to investigate what's the problem and what is the chance for us can invest.
Or we can just put into a simple way that when you invest into any stock or bond or any business, you can treat them as your life partner, right? And in order to understand a life partner, it needs time to know them, to understand about them before throwing the money into them.
Yes.
So one, you can trust them, one, you know them, and then you can invest in them. So that whole process takes at least 1 or 2 years.
Yes.
Don't decide anything based on the cover.
Yes.
And even though when you want to invest in the real estate, for example, you still need the same time to make sure that your judgment is correct.
Yeah.
So what is a percentage you consider safe and good for the return on investment?
For my personal perspective, I think that just the certain number that we can consider about the 10% per year. Yeah, 10 to 12% per year. According to the Warren Buffett, he also said that 12% a year is a good way. And if you want to higher interest, that's very risk for all of us.
Yeah.
And for example, the channel the more safe that we can consider at the moment, maybe real estate even now. Yeah.
Like
calculating about the rental fee.
You mean the W?
Yeah, the W's and some number that we can add on and totally also have the 12% a year.
Right.
Yeah.
So the rental yield in Ho Chi Minh City is about 3 to 4%.
Yeah, 3%.
Which is low. But if you add capital yield about 8 to 10%,
yes,
you can make about 11%.
Yeah, 11%.
And in Hanoi, the rental yield can be higher, about 4 to 5%. And capital gain in Hanoi right now is considered more favorable than Ho Chi Minh City, about 10%, because original price in Hanoi is much cheaper.
Yeah.
So those are all of the information we want to send you in this clip about that side Vietnam, about the fraud, about the anti-corruption, and about the good news about the price size of Vietnam, and about the better future that we are heading to. Thank you a lot for your time this week. If you like what we are doing, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe does matter. It helps us to build a better clip in the next week. See you next week.
Yeah, bye bye. See you. Have a good week.